Have you been wondering when is the right time to raise your coaching prices? By the end of this episode, you know with 100% certainty whether it's time to raise your prices. No more guessing, no more am I ready for this? I'm going to give you 7 signs, and if 3 or more apply to you, then you're actually overdue to raise your price. Hey, my name is Hui, and in the last 4 years, I've helped over 500 clients across 30 countries build profitable coaching businesses. And I'll tell you something, almost every coach that I work with is undercharging when I first met them. Not by a little, but by a lot. So today, I'm going to show you the 7 signs to know when is the right time to raise your prices, even if the thought terrifies you. Let's get into it. Before we start the 7 signs, here's something that most coaches get backwards. You don't raise your prices when you feel ready. You feel ready after you start raising your price, because you step into the standard and you step into the version of yourself in order for you to deliver that price. So read that again. The confidence comes after the action, not the other way around. So if you're waiting to feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. Give yourself permission to be bad before you get good. Okay, sign number 1. When you share your price, people say yes immediately, without hesitation, without asking for a discount, without needing to think about it. If every prospect says yes right away, that's not a sign that you're great at sales. It is a sign that you're underpriced. Some resistance is normal and healthy, but if there's zero friction, it means that your price is too low. So here's my rule. You should be hearing yes about 40% to 50% of the time. But if you're hearing yes about 80% of the time, that's a sign that your price is too low and it's time to raise your price. Sign number 2, and this one stings a little. You're starting to feel resentful towards your own clients. You're giving so much energy, effort, and time, working 40, 50 hours a week, and the money just doesn't match the energy and the effort and the time that you're putting in. So that resentment is not a character flaw. It is a pricing issue. And when you charge what you're worth, you will show up with energy and enthusiasm and generosity. And when you don't, you slowly burn out and your clients start to feel it too. Sign number 3. You've got testimonials and results. Your clients are getting transformations. They're sending you messages like, "You changed my life." And you've got testimonials, you've got screenshots, you've got success stories, and your method is working. You've got proof that it works, but you're still charging what you charged when you first began. That's a mismatch, because your value has gone up and your price should match that. Think about it. When I first started, I didn't have 500 clients at first. I was charging $1,997 for my group coaching program. I didn't have 6-figure case studies, and I didn't have thousands of people who have gone through my events. But now I do, and my pricing reflects my growth. Yours should too. Sign number 4. You are fully booked or you're close to it, and you can't take on any more clients because your calendar is full and you are starting to burn out. So this is literally supply and demand. If demand exceeds your supply, then you have to raise the price. This isn't greedy, it's a smart use of your time, because the alternative is you overworking yourself into the ground and eventually quitting, and that's not good for anyone. At this point in time, that's when you need to start thinking about creating a group coaching program so that you can scale up your impact and raise your prices for your one-on-one coaching. And because the world needs your gift, you need to protect your time and your energy. Alright, so we are halfway through right now. Quick check-in. How many of these signs apply to you so far? Drop the number in the comments. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? And I'm really curious. And if you drop your comment, I'll read every single one. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do, because I drop videos like this every single week. Sign number 5. You look at coaches who are charging $10,000, $15,000, $25,000, and instead of thinking that's insane, you are inspired and you think, maybe I could deliver that kind of result. And that's not arrogance, that's awareness. If you can look at a premium coach and genuinely know that you can get similar results for your clients, your price needs to reflect that. One of my clients, Edmund, when he first started out, he was charging $150 an hour for his breathwork sessions. And after that, he started creating his 15K coaching program. And you know what? Most of his clients actually take up that $15,000 package because they love the result that he's bringing them. And so he did 100K in 99 days. Not saying that you can do that in a short amount of time, but what I'm saying is he did not become a different person overnight. He just stopped hiding behind a small price tag. Sign number 6. You've invested in coaching, training, certifications, programs, and you've put in a lot of time and effort to get better at what you do. I've personally invested over $600,000 in my own development, Russell Brunson's Inner Circle, Tony Robbins programs, speaking programs, and every dollar came back multiplied. And so if you have invested in yourself and you're still charging beginner prices, then you're not honoring your own growth. Your investment in you is part of the value that your clients receive. Just like every time I attend high-level masterminds, just like Russell Brunson's mastermind, I bring back what I learned to my clients, and so that they do not have to invest in a $50,000 program. Take the emotion out of implementation, and if you have been investing in yourself, it's time for you to raise your prices. Sign number 7. And honestly, this might be the most important one for you. You already know deep down within yourself, there's a voice that says, maybe it's time to raise your price. But at the same time, another voice says, but what if they say no? Here's what I want you to hear. That fear is not a stop sign. That's a growth sign. And your desire, it must be greater than your fears. And the fact that you're watching this video right now, it tells me that your desire is indeed greater than your fear. And you just need someone to give you that permission. And so here it is. I'm giving you permission to raise your prices. Give yourself permission, even if it feels scary right now, even if your voice shakes as you are telling the price on your next sales call. And I'll give you a tip here. Practice it first. Rehearse speaking your prices. My program is $5,000. My program is $10,000. And this is the transformation. This is the result that I get my clients, okay? Practice saying that and do it anyway, because the world needs this better version of you. So let's recap. The 7 signs that it's time for you to raise your price. Sign number 1, clients say yes to you too easily. It's time for you to raise it. Sign number 2, you're feeling resentful because you're giving too much of your time and your energy away. Sign number 3, you already have results and testimonials. Now it's time to honor that. Sign number 4, you're fully booked and you can't take on any more clients. It's time for you to scale up to a group coaching program and raise your prices for your one-on-one coaching. Sign number 5, you know that you can deliver at a higher level, and now it's time for you to step into it. Sign number 6, you've invested heavily in your own growth, and now it's time for you to reflect that in your own prices. Sign number 7, secretly, you know it's time for you to raise your price. And so if 3 or more of this hit you, then you're not just ready, you're overdue for a price raise. And the question is not, can I do this? The question is, how much longer am I going to wait? So stop collecting strategies and start executing. Your next price raise begins today. And if you're actually ready to start growing your coaching business that matches your real value, then I've got a free resource for you called the High Ticket Coach Blueprint. The link is below. So download that resource, and I'd love to be able to hear from you, your key takeaway. And if this video gives you that little push that you need today, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm here every week for coaches who are building a real business. And go watch that video that I dropped on the 3 pricing mistakes. It pairs perfectly with this one. I'll drop the link in the description below. I'm championing your dreams. Thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.